Listen to me. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to y'all real quick. Let me drink for a minute. Let me hold on real quick. Come with me. Hail Mary. Listen to me. This is what I want to say to y'all. I put out like a post, and I was asking y'all in the community post, who do you feel like had like an issue to where their stock dropped? Was it Jack Boy Maine? Was it, Cassidy? Was it Rum Nitty? Was it Head Ice? I'm asking y'all this question. This is why I'm getting hit up a lot, on different social media platforms via Twitter, Instagram, and people are asking me the question like, yo, PIPERBOY Williams, why is nobody talking about what's going on with Rum Nitty with him choking and stumbling, like in battles? And this is what I'm talking about. Rich, Rum Nitty's manager, I gotta say it. People are hitting me up and they're just like, yo, with John and Don, Rum Nitty ended up choking in the battle. With Big K, he ended up having a problem in the battle. With K Shine, he ended up choking in the battle. With Geechee Gotti, he wasn't his ultimate self. He had a problem in that battle. Like, what in the hell is going on? Why are people not talking about Rum Nitty choking in battles and stumbling in battle? Rum Nitty versus Sue Surf, a major stumble like in the battle. It wasn't a choke, but it was a stumble. And people are starting to wonder, is Rum Nitty the same? I get it. A lot of people hold Rum Nitty to a higher claim. Whenever he's talked about, Goods talks about him, or if it's a situation where Surf talks about him, it's always positive. Even when Rock talks about him or somebody like that, even though they battled him before, they still hold him to a higher claim. And this is something that ends up keeping Rum Nitty's name high, But in my personal opinion, I'm kind of looking at it like, yo, people will hit me up on Twitter, they hit me up on Instagram, like, yo, why are you not talking about this? I don't know if it's a situation where Rum Nitty is just cool with like people in media. Maybe it's a situation where his manager is really cool with people in media. There's a point in time when me and him was real cool, So some things that I saw, I didn't necessarily talk about, as, I would, more than likely talk about with other people, just because it was kind of like a slight stumble, a choke here and there. And it was kind of just like, yo, I can't keep ignoring this, bro. You know what I'm saying? I might have to say something about this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking, and people are catching on. They're starting to see that Rum Nitty, he had a problem with John and Donna where he ended up choking. He lost that battle. And that's a battle to where he should not have lost that battle. You know what I'm saying? The battle between him and Nestle, that was pretty fire. He's had some good moments here and there, but within the past 12 months, Rum Nitty, you've been having problems, bruh. And people aren't going to talk about it. I'm talking about, I don't give a damn, bro. Like, they ain't paying my bill. Listen to me. We gonna talk. You know what I'm saying? It's not just Rum Nitty. People saying like, yo, Jack Boy Maine, he had a huge issue to where his stock is dropped. I believe so. He had like a pretty good, turnaround in terms of, having some good band battles. And then you get into a situation, you standing from the John and he destroys you, bruh. You jumping out into the audience, you having a major problem. You know what I'm saying? So Jack Boy Maine, even though he didn't have like a huge high, he still, from where he was, he ended up falling off in battle rap. Then you get a situation with Briz Rothstein. Briz! You ain't come on to the platform, Briz Ross. Listen to me. I got to keep it reals. Briz Rothstein, ever since that situation with you and the Mook and, the Calico and the Blackface and you running, I don't think I think you ran out and you came back, but, with you not doing interviews with people and not coming back to battle rap and kind of just staying away from the sport, not really being too involved, I don't know. It's kind of looking like you kind of fell off, bro. And, to me, it's kind of just like, yo, if Briz Rothstein comes back, that's a 200,000 view interview. I know it. That's why I'm trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? But, in all reality, you kind of fell off. You know what I mean? You can come on here. You can talk about it if you want. You can go in on me. I ain't going to edit it. But I feel like you fell off, bro. Like, just to be real with you. Rock, even though Rock didn't help you, he was basically standing there with the door open. He got the SMD shit that's going on. People kind of not feeling Rock right now. They kind of booing him and shit. He's still getting out here. He's competing, and he's making his presence known. Kind of like this shit doesn't even exist to him. And Geechee Gotti gave him one hell of a round, but Tay-Rock is still, in his bag, like, in a sense. He gave, Geechee Gotti one hell of a round. And in my personal opinion, I think Rock beat him. Some people are going with Geechee Gotti for the first and the third. I'm going with Rock. I think Rock beat Geechee Gotti. But he had one hell of a time with him. People are starting to turn on him. We see Swave Sevah. I'm not dissing Swave. I know he's going through something, but Swave Sevah, he's hating on Rock, on his new podcast, Restore Order. People are hating on him, bruh. And Rock doesn't care. He's still getting involved in battle rap, taking battles. Even a huge, battle with him and Rex, even though it's a one-rounder, this battle is driving battle rap. It's got everybody talking. He's still involved, whereas you, Briz Ralston, you got into a pressure situation, and you just like, okay, I ain't about to battle. Unless it's Mook, and I know you feeling some type of way about the Mook and, the blackface, and the Calico situation. But when it's all said and done, you not getting in the ring, bruh. And so I got to put you down for somebody whose stock has dropped in 2019. And then you get a situation with Cassidy. And some people don't want to talk about this, but I'm going to talk about it. Cassidy, you've been blowing a lot of smoke, with different media outlets. You came on to my shit, and, I knew not to talk to you about the battle rap shit just because I felt like you're just going to say the same thing that you've been saying on everybody else's platform. I was kind of rooting for you with the good shit because everybody was against you. I know why they was against you when we saw the battle, and this, I went to the resolution, because I wanted to see a good showing by Cassidy, but we all knew that you weren't really going to beat, Goods. You know what I mean? But I wanted to see what you could do. I wanted to show my support, and I went to resolution. But I do want to say this. After the Cassidy versus Goods, people weren't really feeling you anymore. I went ahead and I marketed the you versus Arsenal. I heard that this was probably going to happen months ahead of time before it even happened. And I was kind of against it because I felt like you was going to lose that battle. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt. You started marketing it. And as we know, Arsenal doesn't normally come with like crazy rounds. So I'm like, if he's just consistent, he might be able to edge out the battle. But then you came with some wild ass rounds against Arsenal. Some things that didn't make sense in your rounds, and then you saying like Sue Surf and Clips needs to battle. They already battle. You talking about Cardi B. You talking about all kind of wild shit in the battle that didn't pertain to like Arsenal in a battle. So you kind of just was all over the place. You saying shit that we heard before. You using like a barber hairline. Like people were kind of like, what in the fuck, bruh? So to us, for the mass majority of people in battle rap, people don't really care if you come back at this point. People kind of looking at you as kind of taking a money grab. You said you was going to, give a lot of money back in battle rap. You was going to throw events. You was going to give like the battler of the night X, Y, and Z amount of dollars, and you never did that. You was going to try to elevate battle rap, maybe even throw like your own events, this, and that, and the third. You didn't even do that. But people didn't really get on you about that. They was kind of just like listening like, yo, is Cassie going to show up? And you had the battle with you and Arsenal, and it was terrible, bro. Arsenal beat you with some goddamn Finding Nemo lines. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how bad it was. So I got you in a situation where your stock has dropped. But whose stock has dropped above all else? I'm kind of looking, and we got Goods. Goods, this is what I want to say. You ended up beating Cassidy to a lot of people. To me, you beat Cassidy. I was there. I was in the room. In the room, you beat Cassidy. I did a recap right after this shit when I was at the airport. And I watched it back multiple times. I still got you beating Cassidy. The people who are diehard Cassidy fans don't really understand battle rap. They got you winning. We can look. I can't negate that. I can't take that away from Cassidy. People in the comment section got Cassidy beating you. You know what I'm saying? But I got you beating Cassidy. You go ahead, you kicking it with Dave East. You ended up making a song with Dave East, whatever. It came out later on, like, whatever the fuck. But you end up doing a battle between you and Cassidy. You take a fucking one-rounder with Gage. Are you crazy? Listen to me. God damn it. You take a one-rounder with Gage, are you crazy right now? Not only did you take a one-rounder with Gage, you go ahead and you do Summer Impact. You have a battle between you, Charlie Clips, John the Don, and Hitman Holla. And they made y'all look crazy. Hitman Holla was talking to you crazy goods. You were the wackest person on the stage. I'm being real. Charlie Clips saved y'all. You left him hanging in that battle. You didn't give a shit. You didn't care. You left him hanging. You know what I'm saying? You take a battle with Gage after that shit. Like, your stock has went down bad. And then you got the nerve to get on camera and call out Surf. Oh, Surf, I think it's time for us to battle. Are you crazy? Surf right now is at the pinnacle of his career. He's torn. He's doing songs with people, but he's actually hot in terms of what's going on in the industry right now. People are rocking with Surf. They're not rocking with Goods. He's got a book deal, bruh. You calling him out? Like, for you, what you should have did, you should have took the Cassidy battle. You should have sat on that battle. And if you were going to battle somebody else, you should have battled up. You should not have taken a battle with Gage. I'm not disengaged. Gage arguably beat you, bruh. Some people got Goods. Some people got Gage. You get in the ring with like somebody that's not a veteran, and he arguably beat you. And then you have the 2-on-2 and you looking horrible. Your stock has went down crazy. You know what I mean? And you can get on 15 Minutes of Fame, Hip Hop is Real, talk all the shit you want, or on your Twitter and talk all the shit you want, but your stock has gone down, bro. You know what I'm saying? And John, how you go? God damn it! You texting me now, I'm doing a video and shit. Listen to me. I done called John, he ain't answer. I'm like, what the fuck? And I ain't texting and shit. Listen, bro. You know what I mean? But Goods, I feel like your stock has went down dramatically, and you might have to do something to try to keep that shit up. You know what I mean? Because right now, whatever you're doing, it's not working. And then you get on Hip Hop is Real, you trying to get some support. Yo, like I just did a song with Dave East, this, that, and the third. This is dope. Don't nobody give a shit about it. You don't have any momentum in battle rap, and a lot of people think you're trash anyway, and I'm not dissing you. I'm just saying what they saying, what people are hitting me up saying. I told you, I added you or some shit like on Twitter, and I was just like, yo, Goods, you one of my favorites. Now, ever since that Tay-Rock battle, I'm like, yo, this is the shit I want to see from Goods. I like your performance against Rock. And then you put the cup down against Cassie. What y'all want? That Tay-Rock Goods, or y'all want the chill, relax, or whatever, and then you give us a mediocre Goods, which was still good enough to beat Cassidy, but it's kind of like, come on, bro. And then you get destroyed against John and Hitman Holla. And Charlie Clips got to save your ass in that battle. And I'm kind of like, what in the hell you take Gage? Are you crazy? And you calling out Surf? Surf has killed careers without even battling people. Look what he did to Cortez. Shout out to you, Cortez. I ain't dissing you. Look what he did to Cortez. People will never take Cortez seriously because of what Sue Surf did. You know what I'm saying? And then John, people kind of like, yo, like John ain't been the same since Sue Surf had been talking crazy about him. That's why I think they need to battle. You know what I mean? Because if you battle John to a lot of people, it doesn't do anything for you. And that's partly because of the way Sue Surf has been kind of running them down in the media. But you want to go ahead and you want to, challenge him to a battle, and Sue Surf is ignoring your ass. Why is Surf ignoring you? Because right now it's not beneficial to Surf to battle you, bro. It looks crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Goods, you probably had one of the biggest, stock drops in 2019. That's just my personal opinion, bro. You might be able to redeem yourself, but for right now, it looks wild. And you might need a manager. You might. Sometimes we feel like we know everything. You got a channel of your own. You got, a lot of things you can do. People like to listen to what you got to say on Hip Hop is Real, 15 Minutes of Fame. You got a big fan base. But I don't give a shit. I don't be watching your interviews half the time. I don't really give a shit. I'm being real with you. You can talk shit about me if you want. I can talk shit to my platform. But I do want to say this. You could talk all the shit you want about, you having businesses and this and that and the third. You couldn't talk money with Hitman Holla. You couldn't. You look crazy talking to him like that. And then now, you taking one-rounders, this and that. Like, did you not invest your money right? Because you kind of looking wild out here. You know what I'm saying? So that's my personal opinion. I ain't about to make this a dissing, Goods video. I think he's a vet. I think he's very talented when he wants to be, but calling out Sue Surf right now is not the right time. I hear you saying, yo, it's about time. Like you are in like an advantageous like position. You're not. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I got Goods as being one of the biggest. You know what I'm saying? That we got Head Ice. Head Ice don't really be having no battles, bro. He really don't have no battle. He kind of just fell off. You know what I'm saying? Probably about 20 years ago, he's probably dope. But right now, he done fell off. You know, ever since he lost the chain, he's kind of just like in limbo. He's either going to battle on KOTD or the URL. And right now, he don't get views like that. Unless me and him are going back and forth. I tried Head Ice. Listen to me. You know what I'm saying? You trying to put sauce on them ribs. You talking crazy, Ice. But you fell off bad. You know, and I don't know if people gonna tell you that because they still rock with you, woof love, whatever the fuck. You know, but you fell off bad, bro. You might have to do something. You know, you might have to take a discount and battle on the URL, maybe do like a band battle, maybe go on Rare Breed Entertainment and do something, bro, because your stock is down. You probably won't get 50,000 views if you do a battle. If you do an interview, you probably gonna get some views. If you do a battle, you probably won't. I'm lying. You probably get 100,000. You fell off. You know, and you gotta fix that. You know, I used to be like a Head Ice fan. I used to play your music and shit. And the reason why I came at you, because, you know, if I'm going back and forth with you, you know, it's kind of like, it's gonna make you relevant. You know, it is. You know that, Head Ice. That's what you did. That's why you did the interview going in on me. Or trying. You know, I tried, you know, but at the end of the day, it still ain't work. Like, you still are not relevant. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at your Instagram. You got like tens of thousands of people following you on Instagram. You getting like 100 and something likes or less on your pictures and shit. That's bad, bruh. You know, you got to do something. And you think URL's going to give you $10,000 to battle? Are you crazy? You got to figure out how to restructure and remarket and rebrand yourself. You know, because right now it's not hitting. You know what I'm saying? But y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section. This is not a blog to diss y'all. Just a blog to kind of make y'all think. People are aware and conscious of y'all brands out here. And some people think y'all falling off. You know what I mean? For real. And if I were y'all, I would probably try to restructure and rebrand myself. Because in 2019, y'all are looking kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Some people saying Rock then fell off. I'm going to be real, Rock. A lot of people got Geechee Gotti getting you, bro. I got you winning the first and the third. You know, a lot of people with the past stage shit. You had it debatable, if not lost clearly to a lot of people with the Goods battle. Like, a lot of people got you losing that battle. Some people got you winning. I got that as debatable. The bad news battle kind of saved you, bro. I think you're going to win this battle between you and Rex. But a lot of people got you as falling off. I don't, because I feel like your battle between you and Rex is driving battle rap right now. Even though we just had a card with, you know, like the Rare Breed Entertainment card, shout out to them. I know if I make a blog on Rex and Rock going back and forth, I'm going to do way more views than me recapping the whole battle at once. So I don't think he fell off. I still think he's got a fan base. If you falling off, that means like when you start doing like interviews or you start doing, you know, shit like that, nobody's viewing you. Averb, you might do an interview, you ain't getting no views, bro. I'm being real, and I'm not dissing you. You know what I'm saying? I rock with you. You know, we follow with each other and shit. You know, I rock with you, but I'm being real, bro. When you took DNA, that was a bad move. I'm not dissing you, DNA, and shout out to you for that interview you did on 15 Minutes of Fame. That was very enlightening, eye-opening. I think you got a great perspective. But right now, Averb, you just battled Murder Mook and Lux. Why are you battling DNA? Other than, the only thing I can think of is y'all probably had like a contract before and you couldn't make the battle happen and URL's probably hitting you like, hey, Verb, you better do this or we ain't messing with you no more. You can't go back to Rare Breed Entertainment. You might be able to battle on, you know, KOTD or like a smaller league, and you probably don't want to battle on the smaller league with your profile being what it is. But you about to get into a ring with DNA. He's going to beat you, Averb. Being real, you know, you are not going to beat DNA. It's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people will look at you as having a better pen than DNA. DNA, come on, bro. You know what's going to happen when you get in that volume. Everything plays a factor. Energy, you know what I'm saying? Reactions. DNA's going in there with NWX. You're going in there by yourself. You know what I mean? You might have Hitman or something, but you're going in there by yourself, bruh. Let's be all the way real. The fans, the layman's and shit, you know what I mean? Like the people that are not the diehards and shit, or the people that are casual fans that might watch this shit, might see all that energy in the room and may go towards DNA. I'm looking at skill set versus skill set. I think DNA's got more skill than you, bro. You know, he's more current. He knows how to switch up his styles to win a battle. You don't. You know what I mean? And you about to battle him? You could arguably beat Lux. You beat Murder. I got you beating Murder Mook. Some people still arguing about that. You about to get into a ring with DNA after battling them? That's a crazy ass fucking look, bro. You know, so some people got you as falling off. If I do a blog on Aver, it ain't getting no views. I already tried it. You know what I'm saying? So I understand their, perspective of Aver probably fell off. But I still think you're a great talent. I think you might give, DNA like a fighting chance, or like a fight in the ring, but DNA is not nothing to play with. Right now, DNA has full advantage in this battle. Like, you just fucked up by taking this battle, bro. Why would you do that? I would have hit Beasley. Beasley mad at me, right? I would have hit Beasley up like, I ain't doing it! And set out for a year. You A-verb, they would have had to contact you, sue me. I got X, Y, and Z for Murder Mook, X, Y, and Z for Loaded Lux. Bruh, I got, hold on real quick. I got money. You know what I'm saying? I know you got money, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And you about to take DNA. That don't make no sense. It doesn't. But I do think both of y'all have been talking crazy to each other. I think both of y'all could market this battle like if you really wanted to get in your bag. But you got to play all platforms. You can't just go on one platform and try to market. It ain't going to work where your brand is right now, bro. You're going to have to go everywhere and market to make this make sense or to make this, somewhat in your favor. DNA's got, energy to market against you. He's already the underdog in this situation. What are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? You might be able to edge it out, but I don't know, bro. I think DNA is about to kill you, bro. Or at least beat you in this battle. You know what I'm saying? But y'all tell me what y'all think. Do I feel like Aver fell off? I feel like I understand what fans are saying. I really do. But as far as him completely falling off, no, I don't think so. I know he had to fulfill this contract. But whatever you're doing with your money, you need to probably prioritize and fix what you're doing. Because I know Christmas is coming up and your whole thing is, I need some Christmas money. But you battling DNA, but I ain't gonna do shit for you. But if you lose this battle, it's gonna look crazy. It is. You know what I mean? So, but I got DNA winning that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. And I'm just a blogger, god damn it. I ain't trying to dish y'all nothing. I'm just saying it how it is. I'm speaking for the people that's hit me up. I be trying not to come out with like videos and shit, but I can't help it. When I start getting 30, 40, 100, 200, 300 people hitting me up and notifications want me to talk, I gotta say something. You know what I'm saying? So people are saying certain people are falling off, or they are watching and seeing that there's a drastic change like with their performances or how they look to the public or how they're like taking their battles, and y'all have to be cognizant that the fans are aware of what's going on. This is going to affect the amount of money probably that you guys are going to be asking for battles. You know what I'm saying? But y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section. I already told you who I think is the person that fell off the most. You know what I mean? Y'all tell me whether or not y'all agree or disagree.
I'm about to get out of here real quick. John the Don. Your boy Loso, from what I'm hearing, he might have a battle coming up. I don't know if this is going to happen, but it's in the talks, bro. If he battles this person that I think he's going to battle, and it is what it is, bro. He's going to destroy his career. You already know that, bro. So you might want to talk to Loso. I know this guy might end up potentially battling somebody else, but it's between somebody else and Loso. I know the battle makes sense. Like it really does. But right now is not the time for Loso to get in the ring with this dude, bro. So that's all I wanted to say. Loso might need a couple of wins under his belt. I know Loso is talented. He could deal with a lot of people. But right now, bro, this dude is not somebody that Loso wants to battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm being all the way real with you because he could probably end his career. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Don't do it, Loso. Peace.